What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You know where to find me at. If this is your first time seeing my face or hearing my voice, I am a diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. Today's episode is going to be about how you deserve better. How you feel like you deserve better when you're dealing with a narcissistic relationship, when you're trying to come out of a narcissistic relationship. Because when I'm talking to people over Zoom and whatnot, that's one of the main statements that I hear. I know people say, I know I deserve better. I know I deserve better. I know they'll open their mouth and say that they know that they deserve better, but then they'll turn around and go back into these toxic relationships where they've been mentally, physically abused and things of that nature. So I have to ask them, do you really mean that? Do you really mean, I know you say it. I know I say it to you. I say, hey, you deserve better. You say, yes, I know I deserve better, male or female. I asked him, I was like, but do you really believe that line when you're dealing with a narcissist? Do you really believe it? Because if you truly, deep down to your core, believe that, you wouldn't go back into these toxic situations. You wouldn't willingly go back into these toxic relationships. You wouldn't you wouldn't learn all this research about narcissistic personality disorder or toxic people in general, know all this research, know all this information, and then willingly go back into these situations. So deep down, do you actually believe that you deserve better? That's a question you have to really ask yourself. Do you really truly believe that you deserve better? Because I know that, look, so y'all know how, if y'all are OGs here, if you've been here following me for a while, you know that I've realized that the trauma bond does exist. But I also truly believe to my core, that if you can acknowledge the trauma bond, if you know the trauma bond exists, then you have the ability, and the rare ability and the power to absolutely break it. You just do. That's how it goes. You can do it. I believe in you, but do you believe in you? Because I can believe in you all I want to. Other people can believe in you all they want to. Other people can root for you all that they want to. But if you're not believing in yourself or listening to yourself or rooting for yourself, then you will lose every single time. Because we as narcissistic people, we feel like we are going to be in control of every single dynamic. Some, not me in particular, but some narcissists will stalk you. And the way to make people stop stalking you, call the police, get a restraining order, do stuff like that to endanger their freedom, to scare them, to get them away. I know sometimes you have the fear that it will scare them, it will like make them madder. Yeah, it could make them madder, but if it makes them madder, they were going to get madder anyway because you're not talking to them. They were going to get to that point regardless because you're not talking to them. I truly believe that people have to protect themselves, but I think some people don't want the restraining order because they don't want to restrain the person from coming to be around them. You say that you don't want to be around this person. You say that you don't want this person in your life, but you don't take the necessary steps to keep them away. You have to empower yourself because narcissists are going to take away that power from you. I feel like a lot of narcissists, when they get into relationships, they want to strip you of your inner essence. They want to dim your light. They want to take you away, so they want to take the person they meet away. The same things that a narcissist falls in love with, they will flip around and hate you for. Literally. The exact same things that they tell you that they love about you at first. I love your smile. I love how funny you are. I love how outgoing you are. I love your ambition. 6 months into a marriage, after you've been together for a year, they'll turn around and flip all that stuff on you. Yeah, I feel like your smile is a little crooked, like your teeth are kind of messed up. And I feel like you're ambitious. You're a little too ambitious because you fail a lot. I feel like maybe tone it back a notch. You're not as funny as you think you are. They will literally start to belittle you for the same things that they fell in love with you with. And because the point, they want to take away your essence. They want to suck it away. And they want to, I think narcissists try to make you who they want you to be. And you are trying to become who you think that they want you to be. And sometimes those don't match up. And sometimes they do match up, but it's not enough. It'll never be enough. You as a person, if you are dealing with a true narcissist, you as a person will never be enough for that narcissist. And that's not me trying to be disrespectful. That's just me keeping it point blank period real as possible. There's not, you can't do enough for that narcissist in your life. You cannot truly, if they are a narcissist, you cannot truly make that person happy. I know people go like, I'm gonna love them until I can't make them happy. I'm gonna love them until I fix them. I'm gonna love them until I can't love anymore. I'm gonna love that person more than I love myself, and you will lose 100% of the time. You will lose. Because if you're focused on loving somebody else more than you absolutely love yourself, then you will 100% of the time lose. And I'm not rooting for anybody to lose, because if I'm talking to you, I want you to win. If I become emotionally, if the narcissist, the self-aware narcissist becomes emotionally invested into you, I want you to win. He wants you to win. It's third person. I don't know why I did that, y'all. I don't have no idea why. I just talked about myself in the third person. That was just weird. Sorry about that, y'all. Look, you know how I say you don't get specific apologies from a narcissist? Here's the growth. Here's the specific apology for you. I'm really sorry about talking about myself in the third person right there. I have no idea why I did it. It just kind of came out. Sorry, y'all. I really he just wants you to win. No, I want you to win, y'all. Sorry about that. But I do. And I hate watching people lose, though. I really, really do. Because I feel like I talk to people all the time, y'all. I really, really do talk to people all the time. But the most important person I'm talking to right now is a girl. I think she's in South Carolina. Her name is Haven. She is like literally one of the most important people I talk to like, a lot of the times. Like I've never met her before in person. We just message each other. And she has ASPD. She's in therapy, battling to be better for her kid, battling to be better for herself, battling. She thinks that she deserves better, and she's actually going out there trying to get better for herself, trying to get better for her son. Like, she's actively trying. So if a person battling ASPD thinks that they deserve better and they're out there fighting to get better, you personally without the hindrance of ASPD, without the hindrance of NPD, you personally need to go out there and work on being better. And I know people are like, I feel like I do deserve better, but I keep coming back. Like, how do I change this? You change it by loving yourself a little bit more. How do I love myself a little bit more, Lee? That's vague. That's super vague, man. Can you be like a little bit more specific? Ask yourself this question right here. What do you like to do for yourself? What have you done for yourself in a long time? Like what activity have you done for yourself that you can turn your phone off, disconnect from the world, and enjoy it for a long time? Because when I'm talking to people over Zoom, when I'm talking to people saying this, like when I ask them that question, they rarely ever have an answer because they poured so much into this relationship. Sometimes they don't even know what they want to do anymore. They don't even know how to do anymore, how to do anything for themselves anymore, because they spent so much time giving to their significant other that is a narcissist or possible narcissist or whatever. They spend so much time loving somebody else more than they actually love themselves. They spend so much time doing it that they've lost themselves. You lose yourself in these relationships, y'all. And I know y'all see my recent, if you're OG, you see my recent video about losing yourself. Because losing yourself does not have to mean like like becoming a worse person. Losing yourself, losing who you were, can actually be a springboard to becoming a better person. People, I want to get the old me back. I miss the old me. Yeah, you can get the old you back, but you need some layers on top of it, because the old you fell for a narcissist, was in a long-term relationship with a narcissist. Sometimes the old you maybe ignored some of the red flags that you saw. The old you, when their ex reached out to you, telling you what they experienced, you ignored them because you thought you were better than them. You thought you were more prepared than them. You thought you were more equipped to handle this person. It can't happen to me. It won't happen to me. Happen to you. Happen worse to you. Now you got a baby out of it, 2 babies out of it. Y'all got kids together. And this is male or female. I try to like leave the gender out of it, but like I say, this is the sex gender is interchangeable. I just feel like now, if you open your mouth and say, I know I deserve better, you need to be actively taking the proactive steps to get better, to be better, to have better, to live better. This is your life. You only get one chance to live it, and you're going to live it wasting being jealous of other people's relationships. Like, oh, I wish I had that. We were like that in the beginning 10 years ago, but now the last 9.5 years have been awful. I'm jealous of my friends' relationships. So I don't want to go out with my friends anymore because it makes me uncomfortable. You deserve better. Or do you? Only you can answer that question. I can't answer that question for you. I can sit right here and tell you all I want to. I can sit right here and say all I want to. But if you really want better, you have to go out here and get better. You have to actively pursue better. You have to actively go after better. being better, doing better, surrounding yourself with better people, and getting into a better relationship dynamic, or being comfortable, being happy, being better by yourself. Being better alone is a strong thing, y'all. I really truly promise you. Anyways, y'all, memory card is actually got 1 minute left, so I had to log off of here. It's always something that's in it. I was spitting too, and I was spitting a hot fire. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm thankful for y'all. I really am. Mental Healness is out. Peace.